Net junkie, fragile. All right, let's get started. Let me grab a notepad, a new notepad, because for whatever, oh, I can add stream markers, but just in case I need to do timestamps and stuff. This stuff, same old, right? Bright night fragments. Up to 20. Turgenev top and bottom, and Dante, right? Turgenev top and bottom for basically everybody that needs. I feel like Turgenev top and bottom for free to play for the four patch cycle. 10 and 10, right? Any new mail? I think this is like a survey, maybe. For actual CN testers. And then this is the crystal box for CN testers. Imagine getting this many mats. Okay, I believe my test account should still be in Nirvana. Hello, hello, hello. And by virtue of finishing everything, we are now in the lead. Last time we did this, we scored a 350, 470D, right? HB RC H2O 404 full. This was a full gear run. Head empty, no thoughts, just 4 of 4 full gear. S0. I'm pretty sure the x-axis is just the whatever the previous value is. I don't think, yeah, the S0 value. Wait, we never, did they raise the cap on this? I think the only thing locked behind S2 is like there was SP regen. There was one SP regen skill that was behind S2. Maybe this one. Oh, but you still get SP regen here. I don't know. SP issue, guys. Alright. Fragile. Was there anything in particular that we needed to adjust for on this gear loadout? I think we wanted to just do like a dummy test, right? Just full gear again. Okay. Let's just go ahead and just get right into it. We'll beat our heads against the wall and we'll adjust as needed. I did a filler rot, okay? I did a filler rot. Okay, we'll do the Paganini after this run. I heckin' love hecka enemies too. So here we should probably switch out on the next run. We'll switch out Haxer Bunny's weapon so that RC's the only one freezing. And then we'll switch to Falcon Flare, I think. I hate to tell you, but Crusher Bunny might not be used for this. There's a lot going on. I don't know if the buffs... I don't know if it's worth it for them to have made the big damage. Like, I feel like I'm losing out going on the extra rots. Right? It is. I feel like Bastet B, you don't even get the advantage of Bastet here because the trauma in the second half is just so thick. Okay, so we can't run Bastet, and we need to change out Falcon Flare, right? Okay, so let's make our first adjustment. So 1240, 470D, HB, RC, H2O, but now we are Falcon Flare HB. And then what are we changing on? You want to do JST, JST Irene? Turgenev? What's the call? AE? Okay, so we're dropping RC for AE. Stick with Paganini M. This is super weird, but this is also a Nirvana problem. I think in Lotus it's less of an issue. And then are we doing long rot or short rot for burst? Because they supposedly buffed long rot, right? Why Paganini? We need to break the shield. We need to break the shield. We should still do alt finisher before AE alt expires, I think. Damn. YouTube is flagging a lot of those words. Fragile. Is this type counter? Yes. We can do like an HFS run later to compare. Okay, short burst. So it's basically after the first manta, we're gonna second weapon active, and then we're gonna finisher. We haven't done HOF run yet. We're still trying to figure out like a pseudo optimized run for S0 at these insane temps. I'm gonna QTE in. Yeah, the trauma bar is not helping Bastet at all. I think I have to finish her here because now I'm breaking the shield too fast. I don't know if that was a issue that we were running into before. Let me start over, and we'll have to do some kind of other chip rot to line up. Maybe I'm supposed to hold this ult a little bit longer too and go for the second manta, or maybe not the second manta, but just linger in ult a little bit longer. I don't know how to get this to line up. Unless we're supposed to do like a fast ult and then just finish her right away. I don't know. What do you think, Fragile? Icefire? What do you guys think? Bunnies? Oh no. That sounds awful. Well, lining up things in phase 2 feels a little bit better. Kinda. We gotta go. I think she needs. I think I need to do more basic attacks instead of just spamming charge. Margrave Cat is an idea. Yeah, let's try that next. She actually generates a lot of SP on basics and not just charge. Alright, Icefire, take it easy. Okay, 212. We were getting 350 before on our Saturday test, our Sunday test. So, like, if we did... So, but that means we go back to Crusher, right, Fragile? Okay, so Crusher back to... We'll just let this play. It'll be fine. But basically, I would need to do full combo plus predation, then Haxor Bunny ult, and then RC ult. So we basically have to ditch Paganini. Let's do the RC run first, and then we'll take a look at what HFS gets. And I think I'll just not do the Pardo. We'll just do an artificial, add 20-30 points for Pardo. Server. NordVPN. No, in Red Lotus, you're not going to have a problem. Red Lotus, you could even run AE to one cycle after shield drops. As long as you pre-farm the SP. Oh, come on. Alright, let me restart the client. I wish Bastet procced on Team Freeze rather than... No! Work, please. Yeah, I wish Bastet procced from team set, but like team freezing rather than specifically the host.
Captain on bridge.
One day before the patch goes live, then all the CN players will figure all this stuff out for us. Okay, back to RC. Back to Crusher 19. And we'll do Irene for the duration. Okay, everything else is the same. 3-star elf. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow is when they start maintenance. Should be tomorrow/Thursday night. I guess it doesn't matter as much here because predation already freezes. And then we finish her. I see. I think we're still not lined up though. SP issue, guys. SP issue, guys. What disturbance is this? 470. That was kind of messed up, didn't I? I'm missing something, like, her charge attacks proc something with her weapon active, but I'm missing it sometimes. Oh, wow. She can reset her trauma. That's not good. She can reset her trauma with her big leap. to SP. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, 32. Same as above, but SP key. I'm definitely missing something about her charge attack rotation, because you're supposed to do like charge attack, weapon active, but I don't know what the cooldown is for the weapon active proc to happen. Because when you charge attack into weapon active, you see the glowing weapon active, you get mad SP back. I just don't know what the cooldown is, because it's not every time. Wait, did I? Oh, what happened? Ooh. That one not being stacked up sucked. Okay, maybe I weapon active and then I finish her here and I start farming again the second rot. No! Maybe they want you to fully fill the trauma with Pardo, and then you hold HB ult for the back half of the big ult? Ah! Oh, I see. After predation in phase 2, you can wait for Haxor Bunny's freeze to go through, and then you ult after you see that freeze go through. You don't want to rush the Pardo ult. This feels much better. I can see, like, at this disturbance, if it was a higher rank, probably be able to one-rot here with that. Okay, I probably do need to let she's supposed to do another big jump. Why is the trauma so... Why is this trauma meter, like, giga huge? Maybe we're supposed to just go with the ults and then let Pan off field finish the trauma on this last one. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. This is rough. If we can somehow get Bastet to go through, though, that would fix a lot of our SP issues, because Bastet will be getting the SP back. Right? P2, weaken the shield to half without ult. Then use the first ult, breaks the shield. On the second charge attack. When you say full rot, like, from beginning to end, right? We cancel the burst early. Hey, Pachi. Pachi, shut up, man. Alright, let's come back to this. Let's at least log a HFS reference run, and we'll just do the dummy rot. Okay, so it is S0 on this account, which is good for our test purposes. Honestly, if we do dummy rot at these temperatures... We still stick with Paganini M on the dummy rot, right? We might not even get through the mob phase cleanly with this. I forgot. Weapon active after second combo. I'm just gonna go ahead and ult. Ah, I'm supposed to do like a black combo only, right? I didn't mean to ult phase 1. At least I'm getting better at that basic. Okay, here we go. I hate to say it, but FlameScion just feels better on this fight. That shield's gonna come right back up. And she teleported to the outside of the cloud. I think I just, at this temperature, there's too much required. So screwing up in phase 1 really cost me here. That's annoying. It's just so annoying. You think so? Alright. Skip Raven ult. But I think I probably still need to Raven ult for the shield though, right? I think that's one of the things that, like, Paganini M feels like I either have too much shield damage, or sometimes it's like feels just like not enough. This happens if you don't Raven ult. That's one of those things where, like, in live test scenarios, you could probably just mauled for positioning. For this, I don't want to have to deal with it. I'll just Raven ult and just try to figure out, like, if we just dummy tested against the boss. Because Pardo's too bald for this. Xavier. Save Pardo for the live environment. I just want to get, like, generic... the most basic... I think if we do two... If we do two rots here, we can line it up. Alright, we can line it up here if we just do two filler rots. Whoops. Supposed to do Raven ult first. I think it'll be fine, though. We're gonna be over damage anyways, I think. Even if, all the buffs run out. That was dumb. So same thing, we'll chip with two sets of combos on FlameScion. I might need to ult once. I think for P2 I should try to get it, like, as tightly possible, right? Get him against the wall. I failed the fast ult. We missed the QTE somehow? Dude, Raven's triple tap when the enemy is like... This is why you were saying just to do the basic. God. Oh my god.
又是一场胜利，你一定也看见了吧？
That was what, 247? I'm going back to H2O. H2O, we got... It was also pretty low. It was also pretty low. Servers are super laggy today. I have to go through I have to route the VPN through a different, through a different location this time around. Alright, I'm gonna restart the game. I don't think so. I don't think we will. Every time we go up, we always come back down, like, because we get, like, a boss that's just... everybody just suffers on. No, CM beta tests usually have nothing on the story, or if they do, it's like the story CG doesn't even load in. I don't test anything story related, anyways. If you want story spoilers, go find a Twitter account that is live tweeting Chapter 31 stuff. So the 351 we got during the first run of version 3. We haven't been able to catch back up to that score. Not on the current version. Okay, so then I'm gonna go back to full Bastet, but I'm just gonna try to get better about letting Pardo be the one finishing the trauma. So 55, 42, back to HB RC, H2O, 44, and we'll just focus on RC finishing trauma. Is it every 2 charge attacks? Yeah, every 2 charge attacks. It is so disgusting. This shield is so disgusting.
要踩好节奏哦。飞向远天吧，魔法的时间结束了。啊，猫猫来了！切吧罐头，砸扁他们！送你一点惊喜，抓住你！射中你的心！射中你的心！啊，到我了，上，上他！与我共很热情。这里，这里。抓住你！打不中，射中你的心！啊，到我了！嘿哈！啊，来个炸弹！小心，天上要掉猫哦！
Oh, the fact that she can reset trauma too is just really bad for you. And then Elysia can die. Elysia can just straight up die. I don't know. I think right now, in lower temperatures, I think Elysia will be better. In higher temperatures, I feel like FlameScion is still more consistent. If no freeze, probably. But without Bastet, you have to do more rotations to farm. Something along those lines. No. We need. If we run Irene, we have to have the B piece because the B piece is the one that you need. You either do B solo or TB. Yeah, look at that. If you can get the freeze, you can finish your SP farming really fast on the next rotation. just like I just wish I could figure out how to line up the damage better, because it seems like if we can line up the damage, it is big damage, like right here, right? This was looking way better this time around. I just wish that some of the damage passed through like some other types of shields. You think I should just go? You just do straight, just rotate? Probably. I mean, this might just be a thing where like you just need a higher rank or some crazy other strat. So 183, that doesn't seem right, but okay. We'll rerun this.
这边这边，不许移开视线哦。就这样注视着我，好吗？
Right. Are you guys still able to see? You guys still able to see my stream? We had a mini disconnect. Okay. I switched the VPN region. It might be a little bit smoother. So basically just farm small rot, big rot, and go, but just mainly pay attention to the freeze trauma.
要记得许愿哦。
The fact that this boss can reset her own trauma bar in middle of the juggle is absurd. Just absurd. Are you serious? I'm gonna send a message. Yo, I need to tell my community manager. Definitely gonna slack this boss. I did go back to Ice Divine Key because I wanted to test if we could actually freeze the boss. If it was gonna be an issue. I think if you're in Red Lotus, you won't have any issues if you have Elysia but you don't have FlameScion. I think if you're already used to this fight with fire, just run the fire team, probably. Right. It's a Bastet issue, not an SP issue, because as long as you can get the freeze, Bastet will give you the damage and give you the SP. So wait. Does Bastet Bastet B also requires it to be the host to freeze, right? So the T piece is team, right? Team just deals damage. But Bastet 2-piece has to be the host. On host freeze. Okay, so Bastet 2-piece and Bastet B has to be host freeze. Put Bastet on Haxer Bunny. Oh no. Oh no. HB Bastet Turg Cat. We're in the Twilight Zone now. But this is strictly this boss in particular, right? Because if we go to the other bosses, they don't reset trauma. Because on these other bosses, if they're not resetting trauma, we basically don't have to. All we have to do is micromanage the order in which we're doing the steps. But the problem here is that Kasumi teleports and she resets her entire. She just resets her trauma bar. Can we give it a try just for the memes?
One suit.
Let me just give this one try. This isn't gonna work. Okay, okay.
该出发了。动了，到我了。逃不过去。来个炸弹！小心，天上要掉猫喽！
We can try Turg Cat with AE next, actually. Because I think Yumi did say something about people were doing Turg Cat with AE and running Paganini on AE instead. this to happen. Well, that kind of ruined everything. Phyllis with AE. We could try Phyllis with AE sticks next too. It looks terrible. Yeah. So Turgenev back to Haxor Bunny. If we do Margrave TB with Paganini M, yeah, let's not do this. lmao JK, that's so bad. Okay, so Haxor Bunny sticks with Turgenev. And then we do marg TB Paga M. And this way we can kind of get around the need for... We can kind of get around the need for freezing. All right, let's try this one time and at least get through phase 1. And then we'll do that next. Was Paganini B total damage, or is it physical damage only? Bastet TM Paga B? Or were you saying Bastet M? No, Paganini B, Paganini M? You already got me messed up. Physical, yeah, so we're not gonna run Paganini B. This just doesn't look good at all. So it is, wait. So Bruno, you lied to me. I asked if it was physical or total damage. So we were okay. Pardo lead. Let's see. Pardo lead. We're back to Bastet TM Irene B. Now we have to babysit the... And you said Paganini M on Haxor Bunny? And then Divine Key to SP. Try to one-rot the shield. With ult or without ult? Yeah, 3-set Turg is a good ice team buff, but we need to get through the shield, otherwise no damage. I forgot to do the drones. I don't know what you've been doing, but I've been doing Newt B strats today in Nirvana on live. We're already doing Newt B strats. This feels actually pretty good. Right there. That right there. The trauma reset just murdered me. Because I was waiting to fill the trauma with Can's second. And so that's why I didn't Haxor Bunny ult. Yeah. This fight is fine up until she decides she wants to teleport and reset the trauma. Right here. And then now we're just waiting for Can to finish the last bit, right? That felt better. I think Akiyuki will be able to adapt much better, though, because I think Akiyuki will at least get double S, and I think some of the issues that we're seeing with S0 won't affect him, because he'll just... One, he'll probably have better references than what we're trying to make up stuff on the go, right? One, he's going to have better references, and two, he's going to have higher ranks and better affixes and stuff. I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. But this definitely felt better. I kind of want to see how this team works on the other fights now. Since it is now under a different version, right? What are the Bastet affixes? Looks like SP regen. Not alt reduction. Okay, we'll do a little bit more and then we'll probably end stream here.
One sealed. 让我带队，你认真的？要出发了，罐头。小心，天上要掉猫了。
I forgot. I need to summon drones with RC Lead. Are you seeing this, though? If you start the trauma with Herrscher Bunny ult will be back up by the time you're getting ready to do the finisher. That's kind of funny. We got trolled. I thought because of the animation on the finisher, it was supposed to be time stop, right? No, we got debated. We got trolled by this boss. That's too funny. Also, it looks like the boss just doesn't take any damage when it's not frozen after the overheat. That was supposed to have been a 500. That was supposed to have been a 500. Yeah, Bastet. It could have been so good. So on Saturday, we did get really close to 500, and it looked like we were on track to 500. Well, this is only painful because this is S0 testing at 470, which is... S0 is keeping up right now in 450-ish on global and SCA, but, you know, if we get to 460, I think we're definitely going to see that S0 falling off, even on live servers. We'll do one more with RPC, just generic run. Oh, wait. So we need to do RC Lead. I don't know, maybe Haxer Bunny Lead is still better for RPC. Just for that opener, being able to... Did we ult before? I don't think we ulted on elysia. We ulted on the other two, right? Yeah, this is kind of where we were before. This does feel better than the last time we did this fight with like, I mean, it's still taking us 2 rotations at the end, right? But feeling the trauma felt so much better. Appreciate it. Take care if you gotta go. Appreciate it. Yeah. So do we... do we just run Pardo lead and SP Divine Keys now? I don't know. Maybe back in the first version 3, I didn't really feel like we really had that much of an SP issue though. I guess it's just more felt when it's a target that we can't properly freeze. They down-tuned some of her damage numbers, but I don't know. I don't remember specifically reading. It's somewhere in the patch notes that Marissa translated, or maybe Aki translated and Marissa just had it in the re-entry. I forgot to do one more weapon active. This ult finisher might not do enough. Oh my god. See, this is a boss where one ult can fill the trauma, and you're just not fighting against Bastet activation. And that's kind of cool. You can just focus on the rotations and stuff. Ah. 587. Is that better or worse than what we had before? Probably?
喜欢我现在的样子吗？还是说喜欢的是我？
Her victory lines are so nice. Okay, so we were doing better with Haxer Bunny lead. I guess we'll do one test on Benares after this. And we can end there. Sorry, Astral, I don't know how to speak Korean or read Korean. It feels fine. Getting used to the double charge weapon active sequence is probably going to be the biggest thing for outside of Ultimate. She does have a problem on Type-Counter Kasumi, though. And that is Type-Counter Kasumi can reset her own trauma bar. So even Herrscher Elysia still has to deal with the targeting being messed up. It looked like we were having a good run. But then Hellmmaru just juked back. How does Elysia Stigmata compare to Welt Honor? Well, of course you'd want... Yeah, Elysia is fine. Bastet is the problem. It's not an SP issue. It's a Bastet issue. You're not getting the SP from Bastet B, so you go for more damage. So we're now running Cezanne B or Irene B to cover the damage. We're having a problem lining up the freezes with Pardophilus. And that's kind of what is actually messing up Elysia. It's not Elysia herself. She's fine. Ballpark Welt is like what? anywhere from 60 to 80% performance of her signature stigs. We did more testing with Welt in version 1. But I think version 1 in Red Lotus, we were hitting 600 to 700 on Hephaestus, and then Welt was like 500 to 600 because we had to spend an extra rotation or something like that. It was okay, though. I mean, if that's the best that you got, that's the best that you got. It's gonna be better than everything else if Welt's the best that you got. Yeah, I mean, if you have nothing better, then you just use Welt. Welt TM Irene B. Welt TM Newt B. She's charge attack, though. If you want to go charge attack ultra scuff, you could say Thales TM. But that's ultra scuff. Let's do one more on let's do one more here on Bella. Do you think we have enough SP now, or stick to SP keys? Yeah, usual Herrscher gear. Herrscher gear will always be the better one. Don't ask about offset gear as if you're not gonna try to get the signature gear. You should always try to get at least a weapon, and then you can always just cope with everything else, but you just have to know nothing's gonna beat their signature gear, at least not their release gear. It's a different situation when, you know, like Ana first came out and it was just easier to micromanage at the time compared to Welt, or when Handle came out and it's just more SP regen. Oh, whoops. So, charge. We should probably not ult, right? If I do full ults on everybody else and then I do a filler rotation to refill the SP on everything else. Well, when Fragile was saying stacked, he was referring to Elysia's signature set. Bots! We got bots! Wait, why did it not pause? And we also need to report these bots. All right. Sheesh! Yeah, Benares was stacked at the time because the comparison at the time would have been Goemon MB. And it was unconditional damage at the time. Handle came out 2 years after.
飞向远天吧，小心脚下。魔法的时间结束了。来个炸弹！小心！
I would prefer that you don't use Bastet on Elysia. I feel like if you do that, you're just setting yourself up for a bad time.
要好好收下哦。哇，好高好高！小心脚下。梦幻的共演哦，要踩好节奏哦。魔法的时间结束了。
A little bit unlucky here with the way some of the usual Benares things, right? Well, highly recommend everybody roll SP reduction on your Bastet sets.
逃不掉哦，这里这里。
Yeah, that's because Himiko still came out a year later, but Himiko is also a weird set because they put
玩的是我。
all the big stats on the B piece. Benares, when it came out, was a solid lightning set for non-Herrscher as well. Himiko's set is FlameScion only. You can't really run Himiko on other fire DPS. The only thing was like, okay, well, if you're using Benares T, you're getting a lot of Herrscher TDM that you can't really leverage if you don't have a Herrscher mode. But that was about it. The issue with Himiko and Leeuwenhoek was that if you were running Leeuwenhoek on FlameScion, at the time of CN beta testing, we didn't really realize that we could do ult first before combo. And if you do ult first before combo, Leeuwenhoek is not that far behind Himiko. Himiko just lets you do combo before ult and lets you take advantage of a lot of FlameScion specific mechanics, which is her HP burn, her self HP consumption on combo, which again goes back to the B piece. They flipped the script. It was supposed to be T piece on traditional Herrschers that have the big dam, but no, they moved it to the B piece. B piece was the trigger piece for Himiko set. I think for Red Lotus, S0 will just be fine. And I'm sure once we get more optimized strategies and we have more time to really like sit down and figure out one fight rather than trying to look at a broad span of different fights, S0 will probably be fine as well. Overall, I don't feel like the changes from the first version 3 to now are that significant. I think right now Type-Counter Kasumi just has like probably weirder scaling, right? It kind of reminds me of how remember last patch CN beta Bright Knight was just like extremely 5.7 CN beta. Bright Knight was just extremely unwieldy to play against during beta testing, and then once we got the refs, it was like, oh, you can 600, 700 fairly okay. Yeah, long term. But at the time, it wasn't. It was like you still wanted the top piece for the Herrscher mode buffs. At our temps, probably, yeah. If you have the micromanagement required to babysit the Cezanne buff. So if you're like fragile, a lot of the, you know, top 50 Myriad players, if you have the time to bald, I think that will be the optimal way. I might end up just playing Turg Cat on the fireside, to be honest. Alright. Anyways, thanks everybody for being here tonight. I hope this was insightful. Yeah, didn't we? I remember doing a Raven run last time we had the fight. Always cat no matter what side you choose. That's right. always part of Phyllis. And remember, weapon active after combo on FlameScion. Weapon active after first black hole. Yeah, I'll be on YouTube tomorrow morning. We'll be doing a count takeover on Elysia X Life's channel. I'll try to figure out some scuff setups for her to play and some budget setups and stuff. 650 MA. What was I getting? I think I was barely getting 620 with MA, and then I think I had to bald just to get to 650 with RC. I don't know, the VODs are probably somewhere on this channel unless I forgot to save it. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Let's go back to the bridge.
明媚的阳光和明媚的少女，是不是很相称呢？我就算变成了紫紫的样子也很可爱。
Wait, can we?
别动了，借你的眼睛照照镜子。 是不是觉得很怀念？和我不一样，鹰的耳朵很敏感啊。要我为你现场演示一下吗？
Alright, take care. We'll see you all later. Bye-bye.